The Russians have changed their strategy when it comes to bombing civilian targets across Ukraine. It hasn't been able to shut the country down in the way that the Russians thought they were going to be able to. The Russians are now going after the rail network and specifically the rolling stock. You can't have a fixed defense on a train that's moving. The Russians basically figure out what the train schedules are and then send a fleet of drones and specifically go after the engines. These are a lot harder to replace, they're a lot more expensive. And a lot of Ukraine's power grid now, because of damage to the natural gas transport system, has been coming from coal. The coal is shipped by rail. It's having actually probably a bigger impact in a shorter period of time than anything that the Russians have done in the last 3 or 4 years. So having a much bigger impact, much harder to defend against. Once you have enough drones, you can expend them on moving targets. We seem to be nearing the end for the city of Pokrovsk. Pokrovsk is a rail and road hub in southeastern Ukraine. The Russians have had under assault for over a year. And now they're actually Russian forces in the city. They're nowhere near securing it, but it is no longer able to be used by the Ukrainians for transport at all, so they're having to fall back. There were 8 major transport arteries that combined in Pokrovsk. That's why the Russians have been after it for so long. Because as long as Pokrovsk was in Ukrainian hands, the Ukrainians have been able to shuttle troops to wherever the hot spots happen to be. You remove Pokrovsk, even if it's just destroyed, it doesn't become a Russian rail hub. The Ukrainians have to fall back quite a bit and then deal with much longer routes.